reality that we are all a part of. Because the jiva is somewhat an interference pattern. It is a socialization process we've all gone through, which contributes to us not seeing reality as it truly is. This is what Maya is. Maya means the measurement of reality. That's what the illusion is. The measurement of reality, of this and that. And so when you're dissecting the world up into this and that, then you can't see the true one nature of reality. You're only seeing reality according to the belief systems and the socialization that your jiva has been indoctrinated with. So you essentially see the world through rose-colored glasses. Once you take those glasses off, then you start to see the reality as it truly is. And after those glasses are taken off, as Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj says, then both the Jnani and Brahman themselves reside in the immovable center and can witness the movable, the transient, the changeful, because they are abiding in the changeless. Now there's a similar idea in Buddhism where we see the Bhumisparsha Mudra. Now the Bhumisparsha Mudra is the ultimate witness of reality, where the Buddha is touching the earth. And the idea behind this image is that no matter what life brings, the Buddha resides in that immovable center and is not blown here or there by the winds of change. He is firmly grounded in the immovable, eternal center of the universe. And so as the eternal witness, you can see life as it is, just a moving process of nature. And your mind then will not be involved nor attracted to get engaged in anything that the world is trying to pull you into. Now, does that mean you won't go about your day and do your daily things? Of course, that's not what it means. But it means, as I said before, you will not be the doer of actions. You will move through life effortlessly where the jiva has been moved out of the way, and you will fulfill your role. But it won't be in the sense that you get any sort of sense of fulfillment from it, if you know what I mean. You won't attach to accomplishments or desires. They will have all dissolved, where you can just move effortlessly with life as life, and there's no problem there. Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj says an interesting thing where he says that when we are in the immovable center, it is kind of like a void, and that's where the witness of pure awareness resides. So the concept here is that pure awareness itself is a nothingness which is hard for us to grasp. It's hard for us to grasp because our ordinary state of mind does not usually reside in nothingness for too long and doesn't understand how sort of nothing can come from everything. In Taoism, they have this concept of Wu-Chi, which is Tao in stillness. And Tao in stillness, Wu-Chi, gives rise to Tai Chi, which is Tao in motion, which then gives rise to Yin and Yang, which are the polarities or the mutual opposites of the entire universe. And so Nisargadatta Maharaj's point here is that the Jnani and Brahman reside in this center, this void, or what we would call a void from our puny intellects. And the Jnani embodies this witnessing pure awareness. But the point here is that because the Jnani embodies this, they know they are not something. They know they are actually nothing. Now, nothing here means nothing in this world. It's not an object of knowledge. You essentially are not an object of knowledge. And that's part of the great saying in the Upanishads where the knower of Brahman does not know the Brahman. The one who does not know the Brahman knows the Brahman. Now, the point of that phrase, and what I'm getting at here, is that once you have an object of knowledge within your mind, you miss the point. You've made it a something. And that's what the great Jnani does. They reside in that witnessing pure awareness. And in that state of consciousness, they are no thing. And from that state of consciousness, everything is shanti. Everything is peaceful. Everything is calm. Nothing can disturb you from that state of consciousness. And as Nisargadatta Maharaj says, therefore, nothing can resist them. And that's why a Jnani has a lot of power, right? If we look at the great Jnanis of the 20th century, particularly if we look at Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj and Sri Ramana Maharshi, there was a gravitational pull that people couldn't resist. They had to go to meet the master because there is an energy there that is undeniable. And even if you go to some of these locations where both of these great Advaita masters had lived, there's still an energy there today. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. And so that is briefly why in